All right, what's up, guys? It's Friday. Messing with the CRV again. If you guys have seen my other video, you guys know that I have made my doors removable. If you haven't seen that video, head over to my channel and check it out. One thing I talked about when I remove my doors is I'm gonna need some sort of mirrors so I don't get a ticket driving on the road with no doors, because my mirror is connected to my door. So anyways, long story short, my original plan was to order some off of eBay or Amazon, some random mirrors, but I went to the junkyard and picked these up off of some old work van. And the only reason I picked these was because they were the easiest ones to remove off of that specific vehicle. I'm gonna paint those black. But anyways, long story short, I've been sitting here brainstorming ideas on how I'm going to attach these to my car. And my original plan was to bolt them to my fender. Well, when I'm driving with my doors on, it would look really stupid to have two mirrors on each side of my car. So what I have decided to do is take advantage of these hinges. And I decided I'm gonna make a bracket of some sort. Now, I'm no professional fabricator. I don't know how to weld. I actually welded once and it was absolutely garbage. But anyways, basically what I have come up with, I found this piece of metal in my garage and I am going to turn it into a bracket to mount those mirrors. Basically what I've done is I'm going to put this bolt in here. I might end up going and getting some better bolts that don't fit so loosely in these hinges, because they fit pretty loose. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along that dotted line and that dotted line. This is really hard to do on camera, or do while I'm recording, showing you guys what I'm going to do. But basically what I'm going to do, if I can get that to balance, is I'm going to cut this L out, use that hole that's already existing to make my life a little easier. I'm going to connect the mirror like this, and then I'm going to sandwich, sorry guys, I'm going to sandwich this in, and I'm going to put another piece of this metal, and I'm going to cut two holes this length, and I'm going to bolt it in there and there, and I might tack them there and there. And yeah, and then I'm going to drill or use this pre-existing hole, and it'll drop right in. My mirror should fit, if I've brainstormed properly, it should fit like this. Sorry, this looks kind of fuzzy, but it should look something like that when I'm done. And then when I want to put my normal doors back on, I just pop them out, throw them in the back of my car, slam my doors back on, and I'll be ready to roll with my doors back on, and vice versa. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and cut these out, or cut this up to how I think I need it. And yeah, hopefully I'll get these mirrors on today, because it's the weekend and it's hot outside, and I want to enjoy driving my car around with the doors off and not having to worry about getting a ticket. Alright, so after some cutting and drilling holes and getting metal shavings in my eyeball because I'm an idiot and didn't wear safety glasses, this is what I've come up with. This is still sort of a rough draft, I guess you could say. There's some tweaking I need to do. A problem I have run into is how I am going to get this to sit in there solid. So basically, here we are. I really hope you guys can see this, because I can barely see the screen. So basically, here we are. This is what it looks like. Here's my hinge, if you can see that. And this will just drop in there like that, and that'll be my quick release mirror. That's what I've come up with. I might just go to the hardware store, get a bolt, snug that down real tight. I'm also gonna need to put a little tack weld right where those two pieces of metal are bolted together, just so it doesn't flop back and forth like this. But yeah, that's what I've come up with. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and hell yeah, that almost looks like it's in the exact factory position. If I had a bolt, I'd screw that on there and I'd step away and show you guys what it looked like from a distance, but I don't have anybody to record for me, and I don't think I have a bolt for that, but I'm gonna look around. Alright guys, so I just got the other one finished up. They're matching. They're definitely not pretty at all. I'm gonna be painting everything black, so it's not gonna be as noticeable. I'm gonna take a file and get rid of all these sharp edges. All I need to do now is run to the hardware store, get some nuts, to maybe a washer or two to snug it all down, and then I'm also thinking I'm gonna need to tack weld right along in here, just so my mirror doesn't fall like this, because I'm afraid to tighten this nut super tight because this is plastic, and I have a feeling if I snug that down any tighter, I'm just gonna pull the threads on the mirror. So I'm gonna wait till my younger brother gets home. He has the welder, and I'm not trying to use that without him here. He might get pissed. But yeah, I'm gonna run to the hardware store and slap them on. Pretty excited. I planned my day of doing something with mirrors, but I did not have this in mind. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get some nuts and bolt it on. Alright guys, so this is how they turned out. As you can see, pretty simple. Just right into my stock door hinge. I went to the hardware store and picked up some nuts for these bolts. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do here. This part, when I tighten it, I'm afraid I'm gonna be like pinching these together, and that's the last thing I need, is to start bending my door hinges. But I got them as snug as a bug in a rug. I think they're snug enough to where they're not gonna like fold in with the wind. I also got the passenger side. As you can see, I'm sitting in the driver's seat, and I got them already adjusted and everything to exactly how I would need them to drive and actually use them. I'll go ahead and show you what they look like outside of the car. They don't look that far from stock. I mean, they are kind of funky looking, but once again, they are removable. So when I put my stock doors back on, these will come off. I think it was kind of a cool little project. I'm gonna paint them, and like I said earlier, I'm gonna have my younger brother weld up the two pieces of metal to where they don't. I'm gonna have them weld up right here, just so they don't fold like this up and down if I hit a bump or anything. But yeah, quick little project for my Friday, start the weekend off. Now I can roll around this weekend with the doors off and be a little less worry-free about getting a ticket. I'm digging it. But yeah, as I said earlier guys, for real, don't use a grinding wheel or a cutting wheel or anything without safety glasses, because I am not joking. I have a piece of metal in my eye and it hurts like hell. So I might be driving to the emergency room with no doors. It hurts like hell. I looked in the mirror. I can literally see the piece of metal in my eye and I cannot get it out. It's like lodged in my actual eyeball like a splinter. So yeah, anyways, enough bitching and moaning. Thanks for watching. If you haven't seen my video of making my doors quick release removable like a Jeep, head over to my channel once again and check that out. Please like, subscribe. This summer I'm really trying to get to 500 subscribers, so if you guys could help me out, that'd be great. The more subscribers and likes and views and all that good stuff I get, the more motivated I will be to post more videos up like this. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.